changing the way districts work. For instance, in Zurich, we have a lot of districts where you actually don't need a car because all the activities, school, buying something, everything you can do in walking distance, And by doing that, people don't buy a car, and it's not felt like actually they would like to have a car and they are not allowed to have it, but they simply don't need it because the environment was built in a way that they don't need it. And I think this is what policy needs to
look at issues of digital twin, personalized medicine. We look at issues of data of our human bodies floating somewhere in the metaverse, perhaps.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who donate to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
Sorry for the late video, guys. I had some business to handle. But we see that we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks slightly down. And we are days away from the Fed decision. And we have $1.48 billion of options to expire on Friday. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We had yield rate slightly down, the dollar slightly down, volume, tether, and USDC. Now we have Cardano-based over-collateralized stablecoin DJET to launch next week. And we know stablecoins are the foundation, and we definitely know DeFi is the new banking. Now we have the Fed repo still over $2 trillion, and we are 8 days away from the Fed decision, where they're going to be raising rates and running off the balance sheet. And we had Canada today raise rates by 25 basis points, and then also they're going to continue to do QT. Now they did say they may pause on the actual rate hikes, but guys, we know QT is just like raising rates. And remember, when the Fed does pause, it's going to keep these rates like this for a while because it's going to crush the economy. Remember, the central banks want to destroy this legacy market in order to give the fourth industrial revolution rise. Now, we have Saudi Arabia is looking at CBDCs. And guys, I don't think they'll do a CBDC. I definitely see them doing a stable coin and peg it to the major CBDCs. And guys, I definitely see us getting a good pullback Friday and then also at the beginning of next week, because we know when Jerome is in the house, they like the markets to look decent. Remember, the central banks are the master magicians. We know a big distraction is coming up soon. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale, sitting about $20.1 billion. Don't forget to check out the video I did last night. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have DYDX pushes the unlocking to December, and of course, it gets a little pump. Now, we have Arizona lawmakers seek to make crypto a tax-exempt property. Now, guys, we know when it comes to crypto, it's going to be nationwide regulation, not by state. And we also know ISO kicks in March of this year. And that's for the global payments infrastructure. And also, we have FedNow kicking in. Remember, 2023 to 2025 are the building years. And China's digital yuan starts its takeover next year. Now we have Blockstream raise $125 million to expand its Bitcoin mining. And remember, Blockstream also has the satellites. But Blockstream has been working behind the curtain. You guys know I've done plenty of videos on Blockstream. And then lastly, we have Decentraland. Goes to the dogs as the pedigree brings canine adoption to the metaverse. And remember, guys, the word metaverse is just a marketing tool. But the fact is, the virtual world that the NWO is building is definitely real. And you're going to have a digital twin if the masses don't wake up. And in my Patreon, one of the members sent me an article where a company will pay you $200,000 for your face and your voice to keep it forever. And then someone sent me a message to watch a movie that was on Netflix that basically had said the same thing. It was like they had like 200 copies of the person, so they were no longer original. Guys, remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.